In honor of the successful release of Thor Ragnarok, I present my belated look at Thor the Dark World. This may not be my favorite movie of Phase 2 or even the Marvel franchise as a whole. It still proves to be a relatively enjoyable movie for my money, so let's get started. I open on the sequencing with the plot of the film, with the artifact known as the Ether, and Group Dark Elves being a source of conflict. So, Tesseract, the Orb, Loki's Staff, the Time Stone, and the Ether. Just need one more. The elves and leader Malekith, played by Christopher Eccleston, were banished today by Odin, playing him Anthony Hopkins. I always find it weird how many villainous roles Eccleston has played after being the eccentric but nice Ninth Doctor. After that, we see Loki on Asgard, who is being incarcerated and avenged for his crimes. And after all he did, Tom Hiddleston is delight every time he's on screen. When he's being reprimanded by Odin and Frigga, playing by Rene Russo, he says more that cannot be intrigued by. We then cut to Vanaheim, where Thor is in the midst of battle on his comments Volstagg, played by Ray Stevenson, Sif, played by Jamie Alexander, Hogan, played by Tadanobu Asano, and Fandral, played by Zachary Levi, who replaced Joshua Dallas. Thor came out Chris Hemsworth, taking a shot with a huge stone soldier about to the amusing end of the fight. Even this film is a bit darker than the first title implies. The humor is marred by the first as well, unless Marvel as a whole remains in large doses. Thor returns to Asgard with a virus from appears in the events of the first film. Heimdall, played by Idris Elba, still keeping watch as a bridge between worlds. However, Thor still pines for Jane Foster and the feeling is mutual, and she is now in London, played by the very lovely Natalie Portman, and even her new beau, played by the handsome Chris O'Dowd, too much for her. Darcy, played again by Kat Dennings, does bring some later to the film, so one just absolutely knows things really going down. Jane says it's complicated, and that would also be my relationship as dating Avenger 2. It also seems that Eric Silver, playing Ben Still in Skarsgård, has also not been seen about New York, as someone with his trouble with the Lord Stonehenge. Still, it's being controlled by the Mind Stone, and being coming contra Tesseract does things to your head. Anyway, Jane, Dozy, and intern Ian go expect some strange happenings in a warehouse, contains some mysterious children. One of them can also cause a massive cement mixture to float just by touching it, and then cause a ball to teleport, which Jane's will test with a soda can that disappears. Daisy asks for Jane's shoe, but Jane recognizes the signal from New Mexico in the first one where she asks for Ian's. Never mind that, I wonder if this is a portal of the Upside Down. Not exactly, but Jane is pulled into the void and then she collapses. Then cut to Malekith's lair, which basically manages to charge the street like a sword. Hold that thought for a little while. Thor goes to see Heimdall, who sends the presence of the Ether, just as Malekith does. It's also an event known as Convergence again online in the Nine Realms. Not the rarest plan, but it works. Anyway, Jane comes to and it turns out she's gone for 5 hours. Even once Rain Jane does start getting wet. Thor again meets up with Jane, and it turns out how the two are catching up to do. After a surge of power from the Ether, Thor and Jane return to Asgard, and Malekith talks to Suzy Algrim about his plan. Jane is healed, and even though Odin's not pleased with what has happened, he changes his mind when he realizes she's come in contact with the Ether. I must say, even though this film was directed in the first one, Alan Taylor did a good job not only maintaining Kenneth Branagh's visual style in the first movie, but also given his own look to the series. Before this film, he apparently had mostly done television directing since the big leap to a $170 million comic book movie. All good this end during The Curse by Malekith, and apparently after playing seen the contestant in too many roles in bigger after films. It was after he was heavy duty when I was a Cobra Boys Killer Croc, so there you go. Frigga continues to reprimand Loki for his actions, but he still seems to carry him when more people are joining him in prison. On that note, the second movie in the franchise just put him in a single cell. Thankfully, this time it's more secure. The set design of this one is just fantastic. The dialogue between Jane and Thor may not be too memorable, but the lakeside the cast is just gorgeous. The curse is then unleashed in the cell block, incinerating not only the guards, but also many of the other prisoners. And when that doesn't free Loki, Loki tells him, "You might want to take the stairs to the left." Even though Thor and the other Asgardians put up a valiant effort in the failing this battle scene, not only Dark Elves succeed in freeing their friends, Frigga is mortally wounded in the process. As she is laid to rest, Thor ultimately has to come to Loki for help in stopping Malekith. I just love his reaction when he realizes the irony. For that matter, I always think the hero has to take action like this to stop their enemies. I also know the Dark Elves' unique blend of fantasy and science fiction elements with weaponry in this series and why I will address later. It's also not much of a stretch, given how Disney also owns Lucasfilm now. Logan stars to produce all the content appeals both new and existing fans, and has a good blend of fantasy and science fiction. There's also a fairly amusing scene with Selvig explaining his theories on Earth, and we get a Black Toy Stan Lee cameo. Can I have my shoe back? It was like how Thor and Loki's constantly bananas are playing the film story even before they go fight the Dark Elves. Suppose that Captain America's a riot and complete like cameo with Chris Evans. Of course, Jane is less than pleased about the incident in New York, and Heimdall realizes even if they're going against Odin, they are doing the right thing. Even so, Thor and his eyes aren't letting Loki try anything funny. There's some confusion. Thor activates one of the Dark Elves' craft, which does look kind of like an oversized B-Wing. Again, the dress science fiction elements further soon, this does seem like a touchstone for these new Star Wars movies. The chase over the waterways Asgard is relatively impressive and has some good special effects. I also like the scene when Darcy and Ian bluff their way to getting Eric out of prison. I know I may not be getting as detailed as my other Marvel reviews, movie reviews in general, but that's a thing. This movie is arguably the simplest most studios for I've looked in this area, not just in Phase 2, but arguably the entire franchise so far. Malekith starts to extract the ether from Jane, but Thor and Loki is able to outwit him before the ceremony is complete. Helps you have the Marvel Universe version of Norse God Trickery in your stable. This lays a final battle of the film which takes place above the District Dark in London. May not be my favorite final battle in the franchise, but still pretty fun in terms of extra special effects. Particularly like the Beast Thor mentioned in the last couple of appearances. So even this may not be as overworldly as a battle between Thor and Loki in the first movie, it's meant to be a solid final battle as these movies go. Make good use of the location in London, and there is some good choreography between Hemsworth and Eccleston was various stand special effects that lead between worlds. Actually, wouldn't be a bad template for this portal movie I'm working on. I also like some of the jokes sequence, such as Thor taking the underground tube line to get back to Malekith. Hermia has a police time box, but he has a hammer and he's going to use it. So as Thor meets with Selvig, he's able to trap Malekith and reclaim the Aethans to experience Eric and working the whole movie, stopping him and the Cursed. May not have been so over the top as Iron Man 3 or Ant-Man or as Tens of Winter Soldier, but I'd like to find. Odin thanks for after the battle, so he saved both Asgard even when he doubted his son. So, the first credit scene is justification for science fiction elements. This is the Collector, played by Benicio del Toro. At first, I didn't know what to make of this scene, with one of my favorite actors silly outfit and makeup, but it made sense when I saw Guardians of the Galaxy. That's one of the benefits of watching these movies more than once for me. We then close on Thor kissing Jane goodbye, who's with my hands with off-screen wife Elsa Pataki. Apparently, Paul was available for reshoots. Not sure if she's having a baby like the other films. Even though this isn't my favorite movie of Marvel Studios by any means, it's still relatively enjoyable at least. Maybe much lighter on story and characters than the first, but really, what works about really works for me. Performances by the cast are very strong overall. The action scenes, special effects were well constructed, and even though it wasn't always Alan Taylor's first film, he did a good job with the material he was given. The film also had post-Avengers bung on the box office release, making $206 million in the US and over $644 million with a $170 million budget. Been wanting this movie for a long time and finally had a chance to share this with you all. Without waiting for episode 4, we're going to Thor Ragnarok very soon, and I'll be very eager to let you know what I think. Bang.